Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome to my 31 Days of Horror in October, day 12. Now, today we're going to be talking about Something of Mine. Something of Mine is a 1991 film which runs approximately 52 minutes and is written and directed by Keith Randall Duncan. Now, the only thing I could find on him was one short. Now, this stars Kevin Schmidt as John Knight. Nothing on his credit. Todd Camp as young Colin. He was in The Dead Don't Die in Dallas and Are You Invited? And Sheldon Bide as Jordan Knight. Boy, does that sound familiar? Jordan Knight. Where have I heard that before? I'll get to that in a second. Now, he didn't have anything to his credit either. This is a very... this is the true definition of independent film. Probably one of the rarest films I have reviewed on my channel. And thanks to Joe, who made a copy of this for me, we're able to talk about this a little bit. Now, of course, the back is Teen Alien, which he put on a double feature, but we are actually talking about Something of Mine. Now, this follows a group of college kids who want to pledge a troubled fraternity. Now, the fraternity is Beta Phi Delta. Now, Beta Phi Delta has a history of the founder messing around with black magic. And it finally caught up to him because the devil came back when he did certain incantations. The devil was able to come back after 40 years and finally took the life of the founder. Well, in order to join this fraternity, these kids had to steal the tombstone off of the founder's grave and bring it to the fraternity. Well, the founder wasn't too happy about this, so he wanted to take revenge. And they took something of his. He's going to take something of theirs. And I'm going to leave it at that. This movie is a blast. The best way to describe this, it's kind of tongue-in-cheek maybe, but still enough horror to be considered a horror film. The best way to describe this movie, I think, is it could have been a part in Creepshow. And the reason why I say that is because, when you watch Creepshow, there's a certain amount of pulp in the movie itself. There's a certain amount of tongue-in-cheek. There's a certain amount of pop culture. And I think this movie would have fit very well in maybe a Creepshow sequel. A good one. I mean, you have Creepshow 2, which I love. Creepshow 3, I don't remember very well, but I know it isn't very highly thought of. So, I don't know, maybe if they did a Creepshow 4, Something of Mine would have fit in perfect. I love the circus kind of score to it. It's got a very playful score to this film. The gore in this film, surprisingly enough, is pretty freaking cool. And it's also, while being cool, it's also, how do I explain it? Also kind of tongue-in-cheek in the same respect. And the one-liners from the killer are just priceless. This is a fantastic movie. It's somehow been lost in the shuffle. Like I said, this is one of the rarest films. This is a copy of the film, of course. Joe actually has a VHS, which is very highly sought after. I just don't understand how these movies get lost. We really lucked out with one of the boutique labels putting out Scary Movie, which was also very, very rare. Hopefully, we'll get someone to put out something of mine. It's definitely worth it. I would love to see a Blu-ray of this, or at least a DVD. It's so much fun, and it deserves to be seen. Stay tuned for day 13 tomorrow, and if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.